Hey you, welcome to my canal. My name is Anna, and in today's video we're going to be talking about mistakes you should not make while visiting or coming to Puerto Rico. Why, you might ask? Well, because if you do these mistakes, you're going to miss out on a lot of stuff here in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico has so much to offer, so make sure you take advantage of that. Who am I to give you this advice? Well, I am a person that have lived half of my life in Puerto Rico, half outside of Puerto Rico, and now I'm back here. So I know what I'm talking about. So take notes and let's get started. So let's just jump right into it. Mistake number one is not renting a car. And yes, it depends how many days you're staying in Puerto Rico and why you're staying in Puerto Rico. But I would say if you're staying like more than a weekend, I think you should rent a car, and this is why. So if you're staying at an Airbnb or a hotel, you're gonna be stuck in that area. Puerto Rico is a place where you need to explore and venture out, and by staying there, no car, you're gonna be very limited. And if you're asking yourself, well, there's Uber. Yes, there are Ubers here. If you're in the metro area, you wouldn't have that much trouble. But if it's like odd hours, like let's say 2 in the morning, it's gonna be a little harder to get an Uber. Or if you're in the mountains, or if you're in the southwest of the island. So it depends where you are and at the time that you're requesting this Uber. So Uber, they're not as reliable as they are in the States. I would suggest if you're staying more than a weekend in Puerto Rico, rent a car. So mistake number two is staying in San Juan, which is the capital. A lot of people travel here, they get out of the airport, they stay in San Juan, and they just stay in San Juan. Like they don't explore another town. The metro area is a city, so they're just coming to the city, but they're not seeing other things like go to the southwest of the island, go to the northwest, go to the beaches where you're on the Caribbean side of the island, like the southwest or the south side of the island, and just go to the mountains, go to the countryside. Just there's so much to see other than the city. Leave the metro area and go to other places that exist in Puerto Rico. Mistake number three is solely depending on the GPS. Now, don't get me wrong, the GPS works fine here, but there are occasions where you're gonna go to a place that you're not gonna have the exact address. It has happened to me where I'm going to, let's say, the mountains or a ruin or a waterfall, and it doesn't have the exact address. So you basically gotta wing it. You gotta put the address somewhere near there, and then when you get there, if you don't know, just ask around. So that's what we do here, we just ask. Now get ready, because the instructions will be funky. It'll be something like you're gonna pass 3 lights and you're gonna see 2 mango trees, and when you see the 2 mango trees, you're gonna turn immediately to the left, and then you're gonna see a stop sign and it'll be something like that, because that's what we do. But yeah, if you cannot depend on the GPS, just ask around. Mistake number 4 is eating at a familiar franchise. So you come here and you go to McDonald's. Major mistake. Like, don't go to Chili's or Applebee's. Go to an authentic Puerto Rican place. How about that? Eat some arroz, habichuela, eat some mofongo. Stop at a place, stop at a tent where they sell pinchos. Drink a piña colada. Drink a medalla, which is the beer from here, or a drink that they make here. Do not go to Starbucks. Go to a local coffee shop. Get that Puerto Rican food in you, that Puerto Rican drink in you, because it just doesn't make sense that you come to Puerto Rico and not try the food and the drinks from here. Mistake number 5 is going to a place you're not really welcomed. And let me explain. There are places where you think it's a tourist spot, but it's really not. It's people's homes, people's businesses, communities, and it's not a tourist spot for you to go in there and invade their space. I have an example. There's this place called La Perla, which is a beautiful neighborhood. It's colorful, it's by the water, but it's not so safe to be in there. And people just want to go in there because the video Despacito was filmed there, so they want to go in there and check it out, and it's not a great idea. So if somebody tells you like don't go into certain places, make sure you don't go to those certain places. This is for your safety and for the people that live there, not to make them feel bad. Mistake number 6 is not bringing the appropriate clothing or accessories when you come visit Puerto Rico. So basically, I would stay away from black, because black fabric just gets you more hot and make you sweat more. You'll feel the sun more with black clothing, believe me. And just try to wear breathable materials. The yoga pants that are double lining, like those are horrible here. Like I hate them because they're just too thick. So I would say breathable, not so thick material, shorts, tank tops, And when it comes to accessories, you're gonna need a hat, whether you're female, male, whatever. Hats are a must. SPF for your lips, for your skin, for your hair, for everything from head to toes, basically you need, because the sun is so powerful here. And you might even need an umbrella because all of a sudden it rains, like it's sunny and then it just pours. So if you could bring a small umbrella, I would even suggest that. Mistake number 7 is coming to Puerto Rico for a shopping spree. Like, I'm going to Puerto Rico, I'm gonna go to the mall and go shop for some clothes and shoes and belts, or go to Gucci and Louis Vuitton and buy a bag. Like, no, that's a bad idea. Why? Because the items might be more expensive here, and the taxes here are 11.5, up to 11.5. So you're paying more taxes than pretty much anywhere else. And so the items might be more, the taxes are definitely more, so it's not a good idea. Now, if you're gonna go buy souvenirs, that's fine. But like coming to Puerto Rico and be like, I'm gonna go on a shopping spree, bad idea. And those were the 7 mistakes you should not make while visiting Puerto Rico. I really hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. And if you like Puerto Rico content, I'm your girl, so make sure to subscribe. It's $0. You know, it's free to subscribe to my channel. Wow. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Okay, so let's testing 1 2 3. So let's just while visiting. Oh, ya empezó el pelo. So let's just write it. Okay, so let's just I can't say that. Mistake number 1, which is not renting. Just be ready for that because so just be ready for that because it's someone's home, somebody's to my channel. My name is I really hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumb. 7 mistakes you should, and they really shouldn't. That is stay stuck to that area. So let's just write in 1 2 3. Testing the sound, testing if I'm crooked here while I do this. Area you're gonna be